Hola.
Welcome everybody to brand new
What's
episode of
going
Fair
on?
Ground Radio. Joined by me is Christian Dion, my other partner, Niner Game Podcast, Dion, and we got Niner Beto in the building from Niner Sickness Podcast.
We good. Why is everybody clear and you still so grainy? What's going on, man?
Yeah, we're gonna pick up a collection to pay for his
My
internet.
Wi-Fi literally just went out like 5 minutes ago.
He's at the grocery store again.
What did you say?
No, I'm at
He's
home.
at the grocery store.
I'm at home. My Wi-Fi went out on me like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, that's why
Brandon,
he over
you
here looking
on
digital.
Wi-Fi?
He looking digital as fuck.
Wi-Fi, bro.
Okay, first off, media, you can't be
McDonald's,
talking because I can barely see your face. That light in the back is not helping.
Shadow.
Light right here.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
use
don't light
ring
up the
light.
wall. Light up your face, brother.
You need a ring light. I put it right behind my computer.
Yeah, there you go,
I'm
man.
I've been trying to figure out a setup and stuff.
So get a ring light and then turn your actual lights off, and then it shines right on your face. So you can see your face.
That's what I got on right now.
there you go. All right, can
You
you
get a
guys
little
hear me
miniature
now?
joint from like Amazon. It's cheap.
And it's cool that you can change the brightness too. Look,
Mm-hmm.
see, go dark,
Yep.
lighter.
Because at this point, we talking to a ghost. I can see you. I can see your head. I see a
Talking
silhouette, and I see the mic.
the ghost of Bombay.
Right?
What's going on, Don?
The ghost
Let's
of
get
Sam
into the chat real
Darnold.
quick.
Oh my
Brian,
gosh.
what's going on?
I just
Throwback. What's
I
up?
just said Bombay because it's a city in
Don, how's
India.
it going?
Can anybody hear Brandon?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear him.
Okay.
I hear him
Can you hear
like
me, Beto?
vaguely, but I can hear him.
All right. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah. But now your picture is a lot better too. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still ugly,
Okay,
but better
cool.
quality.
Fuck. Coming in hot already, you motherfucker.
That's why he's here. That's why he's here, dude. Make us laugh.
Oh shit.
I got rid of the
Beto-
garbage. Sorry.
We're Beto's favorite freaking group to be with because he can be as crazy as he wants and nobody gets mad at him.
That's true.
Why he's gonna put me back? Yeah, noodle pussy.
All right, you little bitch. Let's get into it. All right. So we're 6 days into training camp, 2 days in with pads on. From some clips that we saw past couple days. I'm hearing a lot of things good about Trey Lance, a lot of things good about Brock. I'm hearing a lot of good things about Kinlaw, even though we don't really care about him too much right
Yeah,
now.
because I need to see it on the field first.
Exactly.
No,
Like, we need to see
I
your
don't give a
face.
fuck. I don't care nothing about no training camp. I don't care nothing about
Yeah.
none of that shit. Until you start producing on the field, I don't believe a fucking thing coming out. Oh, he's looking like a monster. Oh, Kinlaw looks fantastic. No one gives a shit. Because you know what? You know what happened?
What happened?
Jalen Hurd
Tired.
went to the Patriots. That motherfucker caught one pass and retired.
He probably his body just can't handle it.
Bro, like, you've been out of the league for how many years?
He got yelled at by Belichick and started crying like a pussy.
He probably, I don't know, man. All I know is I don't know why they signed him for what.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna help you.
Yep.
Just didn't make sense. So for me, my take on Kinlaw, I'll believe it when I see it. When you produce on the field and
Exactly.
all this shit that happened that they're talking about in training camp translates to the actual field when you're filling in for Javon Hargrave and or Eric Armstead, then I'll believe it. Until then, y'all can tell me whatever the fuck y'all
So,
want. I have
exactly.
Hey, Dion,
no
what-
aspirations of
Dion,
fucking with Kinlaw.
What are the odds better? Kinlaw produces this year, Brandon gets better internet, or Mr. Ansher gets better lighting?
Gee.
Media gets better lighting.
Okay.
Brandon's good now. I mean, he just has to be at home. You know, he go on that grocery store
I am
internet.
home.
That shit ain't gonna work.
Grocery store internet.
Yeah,
He's at
I don't know
McDonald's,
what
bro.
Wi-Fi
McDonald's
he was
internet.
on that day, but that shit was
I mean,
trash.
To be fair, Dion, you have the McWi-Fi too. So
Look, okay, don't worry about me.
Hey.
All right, worry about your
Hey,
goddamn
I
self.
do have to say, hey, the one good thing about today is Dion was actually on time for once, and he was the first one in.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you know that's rare for me.
That's because he's got that.
That's very
He got
rare.
that beer.
Dion's like that guy who has to go to class, and it's like he hears about the one thing that's going on in class, and he's like, "Oh, I'm excited about this, so I'm showing up to class on time."
Dion's my hero.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here.
Dion, Dion, Dion.
It never dies.
Hey,
in bed,
okay,
though.
Hell no.
let's keep talking, guys. So freaking what was I gonna say? Brandon Ayuk is turning it up out there.
Mhm.
I mean, I know it's training camp and everything, but he's looking like a
I
stud.
was surprised.
He's
Hey,
ready for
Brandon,
a
you
season
forgot
start.
something very important though.
Go ahead and say it.
It's
Also,
Tuesday. It's Taco Day.
It's Taco Tuesday.
We signed Taco Charlton. Come on now.
Yep. I was just gonna
Why?
say, who did we sign today?
Why did we sign Taco? For what?
So we
Are
can
they
get
mad at
diarrhea.
Are they mad at Cleveland Farrell because he hit Brock Purdy on the arm a couple times?
Probably. You'll be surprised if they
I don't
fire
think
him.
so. I just think they wanted to add another guy in.
What's
I mean,
up,
we don't need
Pterodon?
another fucking defensive lineman. What's going on, TD?
We like to have a lot of defensive linemen. Big,
Yeah.
What's up, Pterodon?
big rotation. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. I
So
mean,
bad.
it just
Okay.
it gets annoying when we just like waste money like this. Like you still have Yannick Ngakoue out there, and you signed Taco fucking Charlton. You
Yeah.
couldn't go talk to Yannick
Nope.
and
Taco,
say,
Taco.
"Hey, we have a young kid behind. We have a young kid right now named Drake Jackson. We really believe in him. He's very promising. That's gonna be the
He's
dude you're
looking
gonna
good.
rotate with. You couldn't do that. No, you wouldn't got Taco fucking Charlton as if he's gonna make a goddamn difference. I guess.
Hey, and then also, Jalen Moore got hurt today. in
Yeah,
practice.
he went down. I didn't see any reports on what it was or what it could be.
I
But
heard it was a knee injury. He had to get carted off.
That's
man,
probably the best thing for
Jalen, he
us.
was a long shot to make this team.
Yeah, I don't even think he was really gonna make this team, anyways.
Yeah, but we're very thin on
But
the
the
right
thing
side.
is, we also haven't heard anything about Matt Pryor, who apparently is supposed to be the swing
I
tank.
heard he was pretty good today.
He was?
What I
Yeah.
heard.
Okay. I didn't see anything about him, so I'll take
Well, it
it.
was Taco Tuesday. Yeah.
Menudo Wednesday.
Yum.
Here's a. I'm gonna show a little quick action real quick. Hold on.
You gonna show me one of your private videos there, Brandon?
No, mom is stop being dirty. I know you want to see it, but damn.
He's all
Bro's trying to get all our channels.
He's all petting the
down,
pecker.
Huh?
Hey, he's even got a perfect name for it for the
So
videos too.
hey,
You know?
so this is
Daddy Gambino.
Kinlaw and Hargrave.
Okay. Okay. Seemed like Hargrave's side was moving more than Kinlaw's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Was that Kill on a wheelchair?
And then let's see. They've been talking about this on the radio today too. That CMC has been getting a lot of action with Purdy out there, but I think he only's gotten one snap with Trey Lance.
Yep.
What's your take on that? This is even like when Brock Purdy has his days off, and
Yeah.
Lance is out there with the ones.
It's simple. They're not bringing Trey Lance in to be the starter. That's all it is.
You
They're
know?
going to have him run with the backups, and he's going to be the backup quarterback. It's very simple. We're going into the season like this: Brock, Trey, Sam. That's it. Brandon Allen is not even making the fucking squad. He's going to be a practice squad guy. Anybody that doesn't believe what I just said right now, you must be out of your mind. We all know Kyle sold on Brock Purdy. We all know he could give two fucks about Trey Lance. And we all know Sam Darnold is only here because we need a third quarterback just in case somebody rips the arm and ankle off of the quarterbacks that we have in front of him. So at the end of the day, it's just they're not going to give Trey Lance an open opportunity. They will not.
Unless
Kyle
he-
is not ready for that.
If he
He
earned
doesn't
it,
want because the biggest problem is you do that. And he starts to look better than Brock Purdy, you start to look like a dumbass for putting him as a starter. And you don't want that kind of scrutiny on you. You have enough to deal with. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure that you don't get those guys. You don't get the IUs. You don't get the CMCs. You don't get the Debos. And you're going to play with the backups. And yeah, you're going to look good. You're going to, you're going to be completing passes and all that other shit. And all Kyle's going to do is walk to the podium and say it's a good problem to have, as he always fucking does, and bullshit it. But I'm telling you, that's exactly how it's going to be. Sam Darnold is not beating out Trey Lance. So everybody thinking that can shut the fuck up.
Existence. I really don't. I don't understand.
I mean, them talking about fucking Lance still having trouble with easy throws and missing shit that he shouldn't be missing. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why. He misses a wide open deep. They said he missed a Debo wide open. They could have been a touchdown. Like, you can't. I know it's only fucking training.
Hey, like Brock Purdy out there,
Brock
perfect.
Purdy didn't have a good day yesterday.
He's not perfect.
I know. I'm just saying, but like,
Sam and Trey
I
better
get
than
it.
him yesterday.
I get it. I was just saying, like,
it doesn't matter if you miss those bullshit
Oh
throws.
no, it does though, because in the NFL you have to make the easy throws look easy. They have to you can't. That's the problem with Lance is that when the easy throws, he doesn't make them look easy.
But because he doesn't have the continuity built with the receivers. You can't. You can say it's an easy throw, but if you don't know where those dudes are and you don't know what the timing is on their routes and when they come out of their breaks, all those things come into play. And if you haven't had the opportunity to be able to work with those guys, you're never going to build that continuity.
I get that, but that was his weakness that he needed to work on.
Yeah, but no one gives a fuck about the short game. This thinking Doug bullshit is trash. I can tell you right now. You know what I've been hearing? We're working on the go ball. Who the fuck is throwing the go ball? It ain't Brock Purdy.
Purdy fucking threw a 70-yard fucking touchdown pass yesterday.
And what?
Yeah,
I heard he overshot. I ain't hear nothing about.
I heard he threw
70 fucking
he
yards.
had a 70 or he had a fucking 70
He
yard.
threw the ball 70 yards.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I just know that he threw. The
That's
ball
what I'm
down the
saying.
field.
I'm talking about somebody that can air that bitch out, i.e., Trey Lance or even honestly Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold can uncork it. He does have a big arm.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's just the writings on the wall for the kid. And I'll stick to my guns. If I'm Trey Lance, get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here.
But
you don't like me. You don't want me. Don't hold me hostage in this fucking team. Let me go. Let me go somewhere where I can fucking flourish and be a starter. I don't want to sit behind Brock Purdy. For what? To do nothing? Fuck that.
I mean, I get it, but do you ever think that he might just not be that good?
No, he's not. No, I don't think that. I think because he's basically not being given a proper opportunity.
Exactly.
He can't show what he
can't
has.
showdicate
the
what
problem-
he has and what he's.
The problem was he was a big project. He should not have fucking left college in the first place. We can all admit that. He needed at least 2 more years in college, obviously. And he's a freaking project that we should have just had him start his rookie season, but we didn't because we're a team that was ready to win a Super Bowl now, and we're still a team ready to win the Super Bowl. So our coaches aren't willing to put our chances to win a Super Bowl on a kid who's hardly played any fucking football at all. So it's just the situation. Like I honestly think if we sucked, Trey would get his fucking chances to play and probably get better, possibly. But we're way too good for him to get to go in there and learn how to play quarterback and learn how to play in the NFL.
Yeah,
he didn't.
I agree with you.
He didn't have enough reps in college. He doesn't have hardly any reps in the NFL since he came. I mean, that's not. I mean, it's not that part. The NFL part's not his fault, but the college part's his fault. He chose to come out too soon, and because of that, he's paying the price now. That's the way I see it. Because Purdy got drafted in the 7th round, but played all 4 years at Iowa State, came into an NFL game midway through the season, but because he had so much fucking experience, he won 7 fucking straight games for the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a difference. Whether or not the attributes for Lance are better, one played football, one didn't.
Trey played 4 games and Purdy played 8.
But Trey Lance played fucking like us one season in college football.
Yeah, but he had a stellar fucking season, so don't
I
make
know,
it seem like that one
but-
season wasn't shit.
I'm not saying it. No, it was good, but you need more. You need
Yeah,
more.
I
That's
agree.
why-
You do.
That's why you have to be at least a redshirt sophomore to even go into the NFL draft, because
Here's-
it's the one league that you can't be
Yeah, you have to literally have 3 years invested.
you have to you have to actually
technically.
get reps and play the game of football before you can go pro. It's not like the other sports.
What you
Here's
think about this, Beto?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm trying to fix something over here.
Is your YouTube working?
No, none of my channels are working.
That's weird because it's all on here.
Yeah, I know.
Racist YouTube, huh?
Wow.
So I was gonna say because I've been listening to 95.7 The Game a lot lately since training camp started and everything, and they were saying basically like, so what happens if Brock Purdy starts and we go say 1-4? What's their excuse gonna be?
There isn't going to be an excuse, and
We're
he's
not
going
going
to
1-4.
He's gonna allow Brock to continue to go through his bumps and bruises. I don't know why I have to reiterate this,
I know.
but Kyle Shanahan is going to stick with Brock Purdy.
What's up, Izzy?
I'm gonna tell you right now, and this I don't want this to happen, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Say Brock Purdy comes out and stinks the joint up. We have a shitty season. He's not really the guy we thought he was. He shows us why he was actually Mr. Irrelevant. Last year was a flash in the pan. You know, he was a free agent. And that guy will be here next year if that happens.
Yeah, don't be surprised if Kirk Cousins is going to be here next season.
Don't be surprised because Kyle still has a crush on him, and it's still the one who got away. And now he sees the door open for his boo thing, and he's going to go get him. And that's just how it works.
Ayuk would lead the league in receiving if with Cousins though.
Yeah, but we would never win a fucking Super Bowl.
Maybe.
No, we wouldn't. You know why? Because Kirk Cousins disappears when the lights are on. Prime time.
Yeah, you saw that last year.
Prime time, he sucks.
Yeah.
Playoffs, he's
Yeah.
trash.
I guess so.
So I
don't
can't.
think
I
that's
can't
gonna
trust that motherfucker.
I
No.
don't think it's gonna happen, and we're not going fucking 1-4 to start the season. This team is so fucking good, guys.
But dude,
Sam Darnold can win a Super Bowl.
The
What-
team has been good the last couple of years, and we still had shitty ass starts.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we're gonna have a
Everyone
shitty
else-
ass start this year, though. I think this team is. And
Well,
honestly,
you
Sam Darnold could take this team to the Super Bowl. Like that's how
Calm
good. That's how good.
down. Calm down.
That's
bro.
not. That's not.
Don't
that's
do
not-
that.
That's not saying Sam Darnold's the best. That's saying this fucking team is that good.
What do you
No.
think, Media? Talk to us, y'all.
Yeah, I don't
Test.
think. I mean, I'm just as frustrated as you are, Dion. Like, I really wish that Trey Lance was given the opportunity, but realistically,
Test,
and
test.
how I'm seeing it is, I agree with you. It's gonna be Brock Purdy until something significant happens, and it's just like Trey Lance at this point. I get the 49ers. Oh, we want the best quarterback room. Trey Lance should ask for a trade. I wouldn't be shocked if, like, I wouldn't blame him for it. He's not getting the opportunity, and especially with the rawness. Yes, I get that you guys were saying, "Oh, he shouldn't have come out earlier." Well, you can't do anything about that now, can you? Right? So I think just like he should ask for a trade and try and I wish you just get the opportunity, but yeah, I feel like this is repeating what we've seen in the past two with Kyle Shanahan, because obviously look what he saw with Jimmy Garoppolo after 5 games where they went 5-0. This is basically the same exact situation that I see it as, and so it's just I feel like Kyle Shanahan's ego that's hitting him, and just going with the guy that he can already trust, because I just obviously, like, he has built that connection, that trust with Brock Purdy. You can obviously tell he hasn't with Trey Lance. So I mean, I don't even trust him to play call for Trey Lance, because why the fuck are you changing the playbook in the first place for Trey Lance? Like, it shouldn't be any different. I feel like, and it's just like, again, I think it's just the Kyle Shanahan ego, and that's what's really keeping Trey Lance
See, but
from
what
being
I
able to play.
what I don't get
do.
what I don't get is why so many of so we don't owe any allegiance to Lance, like none. We don't owe him any. The only allegiance we owe is to the fucking 49ers, but we decide to pick certain players to have allegiance to. He hasn't done anything. Like, I'd get if he was like fucking got injured after having a fucking killer season and we're like, dude, what the fuck? Don't fuck over Trey Lance. But he hasn't done a goddamn thing in the NFL.
You know why I have allegiance to Trey Lance? Because we wasted a lot of fucking capital.
Who
to go get
cares?
him.
We didn't waste
No,
any
it's
capital.
not like here's my
we
biggest.
did ourselves a favor by not
Here's
having to
my
pay
here's my
first-round picks
biggest
for the next
fucking
3
issue
years.
with the who cares attitude about the picks.
If we fucking win, that's all that fucking matters.
I
Any
agree.
other head coach, listen to me. Any other head coach in the fucking league would have been fired for this shit. You don't fuck off picks like that on a guy and don't even try to figure out who the
We've
fuck
been to
he is.
three NFC
Hold on.
championships in the last 4
He
years.
didn't get
Who
fired
gives a
because they got lucky with Brock Purdy.
we've
If
been to
Brock
3
Purdy
NFC
wouldn't have been found, maybe he would have been fired.
We've been to 3 NFC championships and 1 Super Bowl in the last 4 years. Who gives a freaking fuck about picks?
yeah, without a quarterback.
Because we
right?
haven't won that Super Bowl.
Not yet.
Yeah,
But you're
not yet.
knocking on the damn door.
But it'll fucking happen eventually. Kyle
Yeah, but
Shanahan's going to win a
I don't
fucking
want to
Super Bowl.
knock on the door. I want to kick
We're
the
gonna win one.
motherfucker in.
Tell that to
Hey,
the Lions.
this-
The Lions will
This is
knock
the,
on the
guys,
door.
this is the hardest sport in all of sports. This is the hardest sport to win a championship. Because why? Because you have to have the right fucking team on both sides of the ball. You have to have luck to stay healthy
Mhm.
throughout the whole fucking season. Like, it's fucking hard to win.
Does
Not
it
to mention
bother
sometimes-
anyone else that we truthfully have a head coach who won't even name a fucking starter?
No, I don't care.
Yeah.
Why give?
I don't. Okay, hold on.
Why give the
Why
Steelers
is
an
it
opportunity
that
to know?
everybody is so nonchalant and careless at the fact that he can't even commit to a quarterback?
He's already
How the
committed. He
fuck
just
is he
hasn't said
committed
it
to Brock?
publicly.
Huh?
I mean,
He's
we already
already
know who he's
committed,
committed
trust me.
to. He just won't say it publicly.
But
That's
say it.
right.
No, my thing is, why are we the only team in the league that's this fucking good at many different positions? We are considered one of the best teams in the fucking league, but we always got a quarterback carousel. I'm not comfortable with that. I would love to have a guy in place so we can actually not have to deal with this shit every fucking year.
Yeah,
I know,
because
but
every offseason, too.
but to be fair,
what's the
this is-
talk? Literally,
quarterback's the
quarterback. We
hardest
can't talk
position.
about anything else.
quarterback's always been the hardest position to get right. Only a couple come.
No,
Only a couple great ones come every couple of years.
Nope. I'm not giving the Kyle a pass on that. He fucked himself.
He's an offensive coordinator. He's
He
supposed
fucked
to.
himself from
If he's
day
an offensive
fucking
minded
one.
coach, I'd think
I
that
am
he'd
not
be
buying
able to-
that. The quarterback is not the easiest guy
Honestly,
to pick.
you know, okay, I'm sorry, but you know who fucked us? Let's be honest. Who actually fucked us?
Kyle.
No, John Lynch. John Lynch made the fucking trade for Garoppolo, not fucking Kyle. That was John Lynch's idea. That fucked us.
John Lynch made the trade for who?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
And why did he do that?
We didn't have a quarterback yet, but that wasn't the fucking guy either.
But
obviously.
do you know why we had to settle for Jimmy Garoppolo? Because the dumbass of a head coach we had was too busy dick riding Kirk fucking Cousins.
Yeah, and then he
That's why.
basically
So
was
what?
like, Tom,
I would
he
have rather
probably
had-
told
I
John
would have
Lynch,
rather
yeah,
had-
don't-
that's
I
Kyle's
would have
fault.
rather
Can't
had
get
Kirk
any of those
Cousins than Jimmy Garoppolo.
quarterbacks.
I get well, yeah. Who
Kirk
wouldn't?
Cousins would have won that fucking Super Bowl in 20.
No, I'd rather have
No,
Jimmy than
let me
Kirk
slow down.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Forget
Jimmy
forget
didn't do
Kirk
shit that
Cousins.
whole ride. So if Kirk could have done a little bit more than nothing
Hell.
on that 2019 ride, I'm sorry, but he could have done a little bit more than nothing that Jimmy did.
I
Probably made that fucking pass to fucking
I just feel like
Sanders.
this. It bothers me that as a fan base, a lot of us are so, carefree with Kyle. Like he gets this magical pass for being a dumbass about a lot of shit. And everybody just is like, oh, well, he's above reproach. He shouldn't be held accountable. And
No, I don't agree with that. He should be held accountable.
to me, I'm sorry. And
But-
I said this on my channel earlier today. I did a video. And I know everybody doesn't like the narrative that I put out there, but Kyle doesn't fuck with black quarterbacks. It's just that simple. He does not.
Well, then
He had
why did we draft
opportunity
one?
to draft 2 stellar fucking QBs. Because before all that massage shit, Was
One.
Deshaun Watson not
Nobody
considered an
knew.
elite? Hold on, was he not considered an elite quarterback before all that bullshit?
Yeah.
When everybody jumping on Deshaun Watson's dick, yes, they were. Patrick Mahomes,
But
two-time
Deshaun-
Super Bowl winner. In the
Nobody
NFC
knew who
Championship
Patrick Mahomes
every
Nobody
was.
year of his
know.
fucking
Nobody knew
career.
about Patrick, and Andy Reid gets a lot of that credit.
But he
we
didn't.
knew
But the
who
thing is,
Watson
he
was.
didn't even study
We
the
know-
QBs.
we knew
We
who
settled
Deshaun
for
Watson
Brian
was.
Hoyer. Come on, man! Stop giving him a pass for the fuck shit he did.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
thing is, if a coach came in and
You
was
wanna
like,
know why I'll
okay,
give him a
this team
pass?
needs to rebuild, no matter what, they would have gone out and drafted a quarterback
Here, I'll
first
tell you
because
why
that is
I'll
the
give him
most
a pass.
important
But for
position in
him, wait a
football.
minute, for him not having a quarterback that you guys are happy with, going to what 3 NFC championships and 1 Super Bowl appearance without a quarter and building. Remember, he gutted out this team. This team was gutted out. It wasn't like Harbaugh that came in and took over a very good team. He started from scratch. Him and John Lynch, whether you like him or not, built a great roster. Now they haven't hit the quarterback, but which other goddamn team, even with some good quarterbacks, can't even make it to the goddamn championship?
Just-
I understand we want the Super Bowl.
What's up, Pete?
We want to get
Justin-
beyond the championship, but it's not easy to get there.
Justin
Look at
Herbert's-
the freaking Cowboys with
look at
Dak
just-
Prescott.
Look at the Chargers. Justin Herbert's a prototypical, like, perfect fucking built quarterback, and Chargers
Yeah,
aren't
but
gonna
the,
do shit.
the number one issue
Exactly.
with the Chargers, they can't stay healthy.
Okay,
Like they're more injured than we are, and
well,
that's
I get
hard
that.
to do.
But you want to see why I just give Kyle, at this point I just give Kyle a pass, because most of the time growing up as a Niners fan, all I was used to was fucking losing and losing.
Yeah,
And
22
we
years.
haven't won a fucking Super Bowl. But
No,
at least we're in the fucking chance to fucking win. At least I can be
Yes.
excited that
You
we're
know
playing a
what?
fucking playoff game.
I can respect that, Christian. Thank you for telling me why you feel that way. No,
Because
and
I
I'm being,
want a Super Bowl.
I'm keeping
Dion,
it a buck with that. I'm not being
and
sarcastic.
trust me,
in any
Dion,
way.
I think I
can respect what you just stated. I
think
get it.
I want to. I would say me, Brandon, and Anshul probably want a Super Bowl more than you do, because we have not witnessed one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all haven't seen one, and I'm sorry that Kyle ain't delivered. My number one issue is just I don't like the fact that there's too many things that he's done where it's been some fuck shit, and people are just like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. First things first. When we got to that Super Bowl, it enraged me in my soul when that bastard got up on the fucking podium and had the nerve to say, I was comfortable with our lead. I will maintain this until the day I die. Patrick Mahomes was the comeback king that year in the playoffs. Everybody saw this. Every time that young man was getting his ass handed to him, he figured it the fuck out.
He was trying to give the defense credit. He was saying, I'm comfortable with the league. 'Cause I know my
No,
defense can stop that offense.
I'm not.
That's how I interpreted it.
For me, I interpreted it as I got comfortable and I didn't do my fucking homework again. Kyle as a head coach, as much film as you watched with
That
your
was
dad.
his first Super Bowl.
No, that was his second.
No. Bullshit. Don't even come to me with a goddamn
That was his
Atlanta
second
game.
Super Bowl.
He's the offensive coordinator.
Doesn't matter. He was in there.
No, it doesn't matter. Dan Quinn is the damn head coach. He's the
Doesn't
one that
matter.
says he's the one with a bigger dick than Kyle in that game. It's not Kyle. Kyle has the dick now.
But that's
But
Dan
it
Quinn was
wasn't
running
there.
the defense, not the
But Kyle was
offense.
calling the offense.
It doesn't matter, but Dan Quinn can overrule him. And
I don't think Dan Quinn was fucking that Super Bowl up. Bro.
He's the Super Bowl, bro.
I
And
don't
not only
think
that,
was Dan Quinn.
it was 28-3, and that defense gave up all those damn points to the
They
Patriots.
did. They
That
did.
wasn't- what does that do with
Okay,
Kyle?
but my question is, if that defense gave up all those damn points, why couldn't that offense therefore come back and score points? Because what happened? Excuse me, Bill Belichick made adjustments as he always does, and he shut that shit down. And Bill Belichick does what Kyle will not do. Bill Belichick goes for the fucking throat. He wants to kill you.
Was Bill Belichick the coordinator in that game
Coordinator of what? The offense?
of the Patriots? Yeah.
I don't remember.
Defense. He was a defense.
He's
So he
defense
was, but he
coordinator.
was not the head coach though that game, right?
Yeah, he was the head coach.
Okay, that's why he was able to make the adjustments. Kyle did not can make him because it was Dan Quinn's job to make those adjustments. I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
He delegated the offensive responsibility to Kyle. He openly admitted that.
That's my way of saying he blamed his ass. Typical white, well,
I don't know.
white too, but-
My thing is, my number one thing is, for years, Kyle literally had.
I'm
a
not
losing
forgiving
record.
Kyle for all the shit he does wrong. I'm
And
with
I
you,
don't.
Dion.
I just my number one problem with him is he keeps getting a fucking pass, man. And I
But
don't
who
like
do
that
we
shit.
replace him with, Dion?
But he doesn't.
Eric
we replace him
Bieniemy.
with?
Eric fucking Bieniemy.
And so,
No,
what happens if
And
we
you
bring
start
him and he
Trey
doesn't do
Lance.
shit in 4 years, 5 years? Then what? We replace him too?
You have to.
Yeah, see that?
You can't keep giving. Okay, you can't keep. My number one thing is I do not want Kyle turning into Andy fucking Reid in
Why not?
Philly.
He got 2 Super Bowls.
In Philly.
But he started slow, but he ended up with 2 Super Bowls.
But here's the thing: when he went to Kansas City, is when he won. All those years in Philly, he was a consistent contender, but he never got over the
'Cause he
hump.
didn't have a
I
quarterback.
don't need 12 years of Kyle not getting over the hump for us to realize he's not the fucking dude.
What if it takes Kyle 12 years to get that?
If it takes him 12 years to get that fucking Super Bowl, then it was a waste of money.
Wait a minute.
It should not be 12 years for us to wait, man. We
Okay.
waited 25.
So let's say we get Eric the Enemy and we go 4 or 5 years with him, we don't get shit. We get another coach and we go another 4 years with that coach and we don't get shit. Now we're looking at 10 to 15 years without shit.
This is
with
that,
Kyle,
but
we
that's
can
the
get
way
one
the
in 6
game
years.
works. That's how it
And
works.
I-
You
You
don't
go to
think
3
Kyle's on the hot
championships,
seat?
Dion. 3 championships.
Yeah, and
You
Dion,
can't
I haven't.
deny
Actually,
that.
Who had 3
I've actually
championships?
done
No, we've been to 3 NFC championship games.
I don't give a fuck
But
about
Bento,
going to the
him
game.
and I are
wanna
saying
win.
that we want to
I
see
want
them
a
go
Super
over the
Bowl.
hump. Yeah, we want to see them go over
I
the hump.
understand
get
you
over
want
it.
to get over, but
It'll
you have
happen.
to get to the NFC championship
I don't
first.
want it. Yeah, but the thing is, I am tired of the consistency. I need a delivered fucking Lombardi, and I am
let me
not
ask you
going to
something.
wait
Not
another
being
6
honest,
fucking
you
years
rather
for Kyle
lose
to
in the
do
first
it.
round than the championship game? Or would that be more soothing? We're in and out. Would that
It's
be
not
better?
going to make it. Okay, so if we get to the NFC Championship again this year and go out, are you
But
okay?
at least
with
you
that?
have a chance there to get it closer.
I'd rather that
Thank
than
you.
fucking be sitting at home
Yes.
the whole playoffs.
So you
I'm
got to
good.
go to continual NFC Championship games and never get over the hump. And
No,
I'm
no,
just
I'm
saying,
not
I
saying
want
ever.
I want to win a Super
Hoping
Bowl.
we
I
do.
want to win a Super Bowl,
yeah,
but
but
at
I
least
don't
on
want
the
to
road.
hope.
Hold on, but at least on the road to that Super Bowl, we actually have something to root for in the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay, it's way more demoralizing when you just fucking constantly.
It's
suck.
demoralizing when you keep getting close to the mountaintop and not even fucking doing shit.
It'll come. It fucking takes a long
Ah,
time.
fuck it.
We have to be everything is a
I don't believe in him.
drive through. Everybody doesn't want to cook at home. They
I-
want to drive through and get it.
I'm just trying to wait.
We
And
have to be patient.
I've been hard on Kyle. You know how much flack I got, Dion, for blaming him for our Super Bowl loss in 2019? Well, everybody said it was Jimmy, and I said it was fucking Kyle for
No, he's
because he
not
stopped running
perfect.
The fucking,
Yeah.
He stopped running the
He's
fucking
far
ball.
from perfect.
I've gotten a lot of flack from a lot of Niner fans because I blamed Kyle.
I
So
just
it's
don't
not
see
like
nobody
I
better
don't-
than Kyle
it's
right
not like
now.
I-
Other than
it's not
Andy
like I always
Reid
give Kyle a
or
pass.
the coach for the Steelers. I'll take him over Kyle.
Andy Reid's the best because he's the best at running the West Coast offense that he learned from Bill Walsh.
Yeah, and he has a super
Thank
quarterback.
you, Dominator.
Well, he got lucky into that because, like, who knew that a guy who has a strong arm and can play fucking Magic Man around, running around?
I can tell you this. Patrick Mahomes, if we'd have drafted him, we'd have a Super Bowl by now.
No, if we would have.
Maybe.
But how many
And we
teams
would have
passed
had
him
to
up?
play him too because we would have never had any good quarterback. So
We wouldn't have had a quarterback controversy.
Do you remember the
Mahomes
Bears?
stayed healthy. He's a consummate professional. He doesn't get the shit off the field. We wouldn't have had this damn carousel for year after year.
Who did the Bears
the
take?
people
that
he
year?
surrounds himself gets in trouble around
Huh?
outside.
Who did the Bears
off
take?
the field.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, they were dumb. That's their own fault because they no.
I'm
Listen
just
to me.
saying they were
I'll
not
tell
looking
you
for
something.
Kirk Cousins.
They were. You know why they were dumb? Because they let the hype train go ahead and fool them. Everybody knows Mitch Trubisky wasn't shit, and all he
Right.
did was get
No
randomly
argument- no
hyped up
argument
before
there.
the draft, and the
But
Bears jumped
that's
on
the
the
thing
bullshit
about
train.
drafting quarterbacks. It's 50-50
It is.
because nobody knew Mahomes was going to be what he was. He was just a fucking scrambler with a
If we
strong
would have
arm.
drafted Deshaun Watson and he would have still pulled that shit that he pulled, we would have been without him. He would have been in another team, just like he left the Texans.
I don't know, we would've
Super Bowl.
Deshaun Watson in his system wins a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I
In
don't think he would have
2019 he
pulled that
would've-
because it seemed like he just clearly wanted.
And we don't have, and we have a different culture here.
We
Yeah.
do,
We're
but
not,
if you,
our owner isn't running around talking about the inmates are running the asylum. By the
no,
way.
no, true. But if the guy has an issue with wanting women to touch his body parts, that has nothing to do with the culture you're in. That's just him having issues
But
personally.
Beto, I think he did that.
But
'cause he
how
wanted
long?
to
How
get
long
out
did
of
it? How
Houston.
long did it take for any of that to even come out?
Yeah.
I think the owners put it out there actually.
Yeah, and they definitely
100%.
exposed the shit. You know why? Because they don't get along, and he
that I
wanted
do
out.
agree. Because that shit didn't come out until he actually requested a trade, and then that shit came out.
Exactly.
So no argument there.
I'm just
Hey.
saying, for me, my final word on this, and anybody else say whatever they want to say. Kyle needs to deliver, and I'm talking like now. I am not about to go through 2, 3, 4 more NFC Championship games, and then he winds up fucking losing due to some fluke injury or just the game is not like you can't finish the game. Get it together and get this fucking Lombardi and stop bullshitting. Because you know what Sean
We're winning
McVay
it
can
this year.
hold over you? You kick his ass all regular season. But you know what he does have? He's got more regular season wins than you, and he's got a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
Hey,
I hate that drop that Kyle Shanahan did against the Rams.
Oh,
When the
we're
Kyle was
winning the
right there
Super Bowl.
open and he dropped the damn ball. That was stupid, Kyle, man. How
So-
does that Kyle's fault?
Because Kyle is
Because
the
Kyle
leader.
dropped the ball.
When you are the head coach, and you
But
are
what is
the
he gonna do? Run out
Listen to
there
me.
and tell him to catch it with his hands?
When you're the head coach and you're the head coach and you're the quarterback, you deal with all of the wins and the losses. You get praised when you win, you get shitted on when you lose. That is your job as a head coach. You know and understand that. If he don't understand that by now, I don't know what the fuck he's been doing because he's been a head coach for 6 years and his daddy was a head coach.
He
for
takes
way
the
longer than that.
responsibility,
It's
but
his
it's not
we
his
missed
fault.
out.
responsibility to make sure that the players
Game is
go
not
out there
like
and
this.
We
execute
missed out,
stuff.
but the last 2 NFC championships, we missed out on going to the Super Bowl by some fluke shit. Obviously, the dropped
That's
interception.
not
and
no. Don't do that to Tart.
then, and then
Don't
Purdy's,
do that
and
to
then,
him. Tart,
and then-
that
There's
Tart
so much
interception
more
was-
time.
bro, 9
I'm just saying we
minutes
could have
left.
won it.
9
but
minutes.
Yeah, Tart lost that
There were-
game.
I hate how
No.
people are like, oh,
No.
if Tart caught that.
That no, that's
I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
tell you right now because you know what happened in that game, and I remember because I
It would have
watched it several
completely
times.
switched the
Yeah,
momentum.
I watched
Part
it
of it-
yesterday.
Part of it
Yeah,
I don't
was
think it would
the
have.
fact that
told us
our
that we
drives
would've
were
won.
too short. That's the biggest.
Yeah,
Our drives were
because
too
Jimmy-
short.
The
And then
Rams
Jimmy
scored
was
on that
like
drive
doing
a
like that.
touchdown.
Conservative.
They wouldn't
Kyle
have
was
scored a
conservative
touchdown
if
if Tart
Kyle
would have
just go for
intercepted
shit.
the ball. At the very least, we would have got a field goal out of it. And what did we lose by?
Mhm.
A field goal.
And why did we lose? Because we have an incompetent quarterback named Jimmy Garoppolo.
That is true.
Oh yeah, but
But
that's
also-
no argument there.
We would have probably won the Super Bowl last year, but Purdy gets his fucking arm torn in half. It's that's not Kyle's fucking
No.
fault. Like Purdy getting hurt when he had probably the best chance ever to actually go and win
Even
the
if
Super
Kyle
Bowl.
called that block from what's the name? That's dumbass tight
Not
end.
Tyler
Even-
Croft.
Croft.
Even if he
Tyler
called
Croft.
that, he takes responsible for that. But Kyle's still not the one that they got burned.
To be fair,
and
Kyle
he called that
drew-
before in
Kyle
the regular
drew-
season. Yes,
He drew up a fucking touchdown because that's a fucking
Yep.
touchdown.
I'll
Purdy's
tell
gonna
you.
throw it to Ayuk, and that's a fucking touchdown.
but Kraft
So it
couldn't hold his
happens.
damn beans.
It's like Kyle's like, "Hey, I called this play. It's
That's
gonna be
where-
a touchdown."
that's where the
Bam,
quick
fucking
release-
his arm
The
gets
quick
ripped in half.
release comes into play. Which
Jimmy was
I mean,
good
that
at
was
that.
just a fluke play.
But he
That-
couldn't
that's
do
true.
shit
That was
else.
just a fluke play. It was just a fluke play.
Hey,
It happened.
Brock does take a little bit of time holding that ball, though. I do have to say that.
But
Yeah, because I've
it's-
seen also like stuff.
And he's
mentioned
done
that.
it
what-
in camp.
but
Yeah,
that's something.
exactly.
That's something he
That's what
can
I was
work
gonna
on,
say,
obviously.
Brandon.
But that's
He's
the thing.
faster
Though,
than
is
Trey and letting
that's
it go.
why it's so hard. That's
Yeah,
why
he's
it's so hard to win a
freaking
Super Bowl.
singing those.
Well,
damn-
now
Well, if
now
you
with
throw it
Trey's
to the
release,
ground, it's easy.
now
Hold
with
on.
Trey's release, I don't think his
Hold
I
on.
don't think his releases.
I
I don't
hope
think
not.
Brock's release is faster. His new mechanics and the way that he's throwing the ball,
Trey
is
looks
coming out a
so
lot
much
quicker,
better.
Yeah.
a lot better.
Okay, but like that's the thing. What Dion? Like that's why it's so hard to win a Super Bowl. Niners will have such a great chance. Our defense was
You need
coming out
you
good
need
against the Eagles, and
luck also.
we need luck. We had no luck in that game because it started off with no luck because that non-catch that was called a catch, and then right after that, what should have been a touchdown, we lose our quarterback.
Well, you know what? That's Kyle's fault
That's not Kyle's fault.
for the non-catch. Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he-
part for
he
not
should've
calling
challenged
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It
his
is
fault. That's
because
his fault.
Kyle
He should've
Shanahan
challenged
makes
But
sure
it,
guys
but if
execute.
Purdy doesn't get hurt, it wouldn't matter. We would have still
Yeah.
won that game. Our defense was shutting them down, and we would have shut them down. we would have won the Super Bowl too.
Well, I don't know about the Super
I
Bowl.
can't
but-
I
can't
think-
guarantee a Super Bowl win with Brock
I think
Purdy.
we would have won the Super
I
Bowl.
can't. I don't know. That game from the way that Debo was talking, he basically said we was gonna eat their ass up. Pause. So like he said we was gonna light them up like a fucking Christmas tree. Like he was very adamant that they had no answer for the game plan that we had Brock stayed healthy.
Yeah.
Now
I'm telling you, we
here's
would have kicked the
here's
Eagles'
my
ass.
only thing with that. They had the most fierce pass rush of any team in the league. So my question would have been, would we have been able to hold up against that pass rush to be able to allow Brock to make the throws that he was supposed to make?
The
That
run
is
game
definitely
would've
a
made them
question
pay.
mark.
The run game would have made them pay with that pass rush, I think.
At least we took away one of their best pass rushers, so that shit won't happen again.
Yeah.
And Hargrave.
But for me
I think
personally,
this year's defense is going to be better than last year, Dion. I think this year, Kyle might deliver what you want, bro. What we all want. Because I don't see nobody really beating this team. This team is freaking good. You know, bar no accident, no injuries, and bad luck. But this team is that offensive line is freaking stacked. That linebacking core, bro. That secondary is looking good. The Nor's looking good. If everything falls where it needs to fall, man.
If we can stay healthy, we're winning the
I
fucking
got-
Super
Hopefully
Bowl.
you'll be able to experience that first Lombardi trophy for those that haven't experienced it.
Oh, I'll cry.
But I understand your
I'm
frustration, Dion.
literally
I'm not trying
cry
to
if we win the
minimize
Super
your
no,
frustration.
no.
but not at all. But we do. I mean, listen, I know you want to get to the Super Bowl, and rightfully so. Everyone does, but you got to at least get close in order to be able to get across to that.
Yeah, but
Over
we've
that
been
hump.
close 3 times,
I
man.
know, bro. I know.
Because we
I
went-
know.
we-
I
I'm
understand.
I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of getting close.
Me too.
Okay, put it like this. Let's make it like this. Okay, that's like saying you a virgin. You keep getting close, but you can't get home.
Do I keep sleeping with different women? I don't mind being on Virgin Ice every time.
No, mom, it's me.
I'll be like, hey, yeah. I start all over again with different
No,
women.
I'm telling you, you're not getting there. They ain't letting you put the tip in, bro.
Oh,
I just
They just they
then
caress,
I would have to
and
forcibly
you never
take
get home.
I
That's
would
what
have to
Kyle
forcibly
is.
take Ancho.
What?
Look, y'all leave me alone, man.
All right,
Okay.
Christian. He looks kind of cute.
Anyway,
what's going on?
I'll tap that white
Hey.
ass.
Oh,
Oh God, no.
No,
okay,
thank you.
I'm gonna say one more thing about the
I'll eat it.
Trey Lance real quick, and then we'll move on to defense, and
Yeah.
we'll talk a little bit of Steve Wilkes. Okay. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Special teams too,
Steve
bro. Come
Wilkes.
on.
He's gonna get.
Hey, I'm so sorry, Brandon. I went fucking crazy, and we
It's okay.
45
though.
minutes in, and they talked
That's
about
a
it.
good thing. Dion.
that's
That's
the
what we're
beauty
supposed
of
to
this
do.
show.
yeah.
That's what the people
The
want.
less Brandon
and that's what
talks,
we're
the
giving.
better. So that's a good job, Dion.
Like, dude,
I'm gonna get another beer, by the way. I'll be
There you
back.
go.
dude, like for example, like last week and this week, I don't like we've had so many comments say like this is like the best show, like they have fun. Like
Mhm.
that's what I like, you know. So the
Yeah.
more the merrier, dude, you know,
Now I want to get paid.
right?
Yeah, I don't care if we ever.
For
I
real.
don't care if we ever get paid. I could care less. This is just fun. I like
Oh,
hanging out with my
I'm
bros.
messing with you,
Talk.
Christian. Come on.
Okay,
Dude, I
so-
just gotta enjoy this while it lasts.
All right,
I gotta
guys.
go
I've
back.
been
I'm
married
gonna
for
say
30
this-
years. I ain't
I'm gonna-
getting paid for shit.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say this last thing real quick. Hold on. So this is a tweet from Jordan Elliott, which is one of the Niner guys.
I like him. He's a
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
good guy.
Splash Cousin, good dude.
Yes. Yes.
dude.
So he says thoughts on Trey Lance today. The process is more important than the results at this stage of training camp, in my opinion. These statistics aren't real. They don't matter. What does matter is the decision making and what is leading you to make these throws. In that area, I was impressed.
I concur.
He also says, for example, Lance had a throw that went down as an incompletion where he checked out of a run and threw a hot to Dwelly when the defense blitzed. Shows up as a miss based on numbers, but the process and decision making were sound. It's
I
growth
agree.
that can't be quantified with just stats.
The stats suck when it comes to training camp. I'm telling you. Stats are
Yeah,
not
because
telling you
I
the whole
freaking
story.
hate where it's like, oh, Brandon Allen or like Trey Lance went this for this, and it's like context
Yeah, a
would
lot of
actually be
people
more
say,
helpful.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because it's like one's going against the second defense.
Mhm.
one's going against the top defense, so you're going to think,
And then
okay, well,
one's
if you
going
had
against the
good,
third defense.
if you look good against our number one defense, that's actually a good thing though, because they're going to be the best defense in the league.
You know, it's funny
But
how
it's
Niner
like-
fans want to compete, want to put Brock versus Trey, right? Well, Trey this and Brock. Listen, regardless if Brock is doing it with the first team or Trey is doing it with the second team, as long as Trey is doing what he needs to do accurately and those mechanics are improved, like Dion said, and a lot of people have said, and he's throwing the ball with more accuracy, that's all that matters. Because even if Sam Donald plays better, it benefits this team going forward. So the way we go through quarterbacks, because of Kyle, and I do blame Kyle on that one, we need as many quarterbacks available to us to continue this run. I can't depend on just one. And if you want to show
Nice.
That was from Trey.
Nice.
Why
mean,
would I like Brock, but I'm not going to sit there and hate that play.
no, it's
No.
beautiful.
Yeah, it
I
was
want to
nice,
see.
right?
I want to see them actually. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we could at least see them both play in preseason and see like one's gonna have if one plays.
Well,
off
you're going to
pace, the
see Trey and Sam Donald play a lot. You're not going to
Yeah.
see Brock that
maybe
much.
not Brock. But
You'll see
I mean,
Brock here and there probably because he wants to give him like a couple reps, but you're not going to see much.
Yeah, because
of him.
usually how the Niners do it is they'll give.
And
the
then when you see Brandon
starters,
Allen,
like,
you'll see him in the third game against the Chargers. That's how they usually
Is-
do it.
yeah, you ain't gonna see much of Brandon Allen.
Yeah,
No.
you'll see like the Brock Purdy like a little bit in the first game, just like a drive or two, and then
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do real quick, guys.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do this, and this is not directed at any of y'all. This is for a guy on Twitter
What the fuck?
named Flav. Fuck you, okay? I don't know who the fuck Flav is, but I saw
Flav?
him on Croc's show.
Oh, let's all
and
do
he-
it for
bro,
Flav.
he's a big piece of
I'll
shit.
do it.
Everyone, Flav.
He's
There
a
you go,
big
Huntsville.
piece of shit. He comes with the most baseless shit in the world.
Him
See,
and the
for
other
me,
guy, Cass.
I
fucking Cass.
understand the reality. I know it's Brock. I'm okay with that. If Brock wins the Super Bowl, it is what the fuck it is. Just get there and win it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But you're not giving up on Trey. Nobody should either.
I am not giving up on Lance.
I hear you.
I feel that I feel honestly with Lance, the talent is there. He needs the reps.
He just needs the rep.
Gotta
I
get
agree.
on the field. And if he gets that opportunity, I feel like he will be a great quarterback for years to come. And I'm telling you, the safest place for Trey Lance is in Washington. Now, you can't call them the Commanders because they have to change their fucking name as it is because somebody owns the Commanders magically, which I don't understand how the fuck
Well,
that
they're going
happened
back
when
to
they
the
got through whole
Redskins.
season.
dude, they're going back to the Redskins.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
what
honest.
I-
Dude, I hope to
Yeah,
God
they
they
can.
do.
Because
No, they can't.
It was
I'm
race.
buying a Skins hat.
It wasn't
Mm.
about the race. The Indians, the American Indians approved it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
and dude, they've been the Redskins.
Hey,
for
if
so
you
long, they're
my
fine.
thing with that is if you talk to the people and they said they was cool with it, then all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got
Perfect
I can
signatures.
agree with that. Like I don't like the blatant disrespect when
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
talk to the people. That's not okay. Like I'll give you the perfect example.
no, let me give you one.
Selena Quintanilla, greatest fucking Tejano singer ever.
Oh, okay.
She's amazing.
Oh, the one that got killed. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know the disrespect that came in the movie? Jennifer Lopez. You know why? J-Lo's Puerto Rican. She's not Mexicana.
You know what, bro? I
It's
never
not
thought
okay.
about that. I never
Yeah.
thought about that.
So
You see what I'm saying?
no,
Don't give that like and Mexicans were upset, bro. They were. They were like, yo, why we got a Puerto Rican playing our Mexican queen? That don't make no fucking sense.
So perfect. Here's a good example of it, Dion.
Huh?
The University of Utah are the Utah Utes, right? The university gives
The Utah
Alex
what?
Smith's alma mater.
they give money to the Ute tribe. Members of the tribe can go to the school for free, right?
Yep.
They come and do like a Ute pride night at the football games, which is fucking awesome all the time, every year. It's like a huge thing, and there's still people that are trying to get the Utah to change their name because it's disrespectful. Even though we literally have a perfectly good relationship with the Ute tribe, and they love being a part of it because the chief has even said that nobody would know what a Ute is if it wasn't for the University of Utah. Like
And you know
They-
what?
People get to know who they are
Respect
because
off
of the
of that.
school. But then you still have idiots who are like, you got to change the name. You got to change the name. Like,
Because
apparently, way
everybody-
back in the day, they used to have a tribe member on a horse and the fucking headdress and shit, and like got a head that would like was the
Mhm.
mascot back in the day, and they made him change it. It's like a fucking
But,
tribe
bro,
like
you-
doing
but,
that.
but
shit.
you know what kills me, man, is that we live in a pussy ass world, man. People cry about every fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking seriously.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
like I mean,
People complain
there,
about
there are
everything.
some man. There are some punk motherfuckers in this world that just kill me. Crybabies about it. They didn't get- like, and what kills me is, see, you can tell the people that were raised by old school folks by how they act. Like I can tell you right now, if I told Christian he was ugly, he wouldn't give a fuck. It would not
because
stop
it's
his
true.
goddamn day. He wouldn't go home and cry.
Just
It's
kidding.
not gonna end his life. Oh my God, Dad told me I was ugly. It's the end of the world.
Yep.
No, Chris is gonna be like, man, fuck you. You ugly motherfucker too.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep going. It's not gonna stop his day. In
Don't tell
today's
Brandon
time,
though.
now if you say that, oh my God, my mental health. I don't know what to do. It's Bruh,
I like how you're using your freaking white chicks voice right now.
like move the fuck on.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hey,
you can mimic.
Ooh,
can-
look at that
Dion,
footwork. Ooh,
Dion, you
look
can
at that
mimic-
footwork.
Dion,
You
can
gotta
mimic-
love Steve Wilkes, man.
Hey,
Bro,
Dude,
Steve
I love
Wilkes
how
is
he's
the
hands-on.
DB
Dion.
guru. We got the defensive line guru and now the secondary.
Dion,
Look
you
at
can
that, look
mimic
at that,
Sean
look at that,
Wayans.
look at that.
freaking-
Oh,
Travarius Ward's gonna watch.
Our defensive
All
backs are
pro,
gonna be so
all
fucking
pro, baby.
disgusting.
You know who's gonna get
Dude,
cut though from the
I'm
defensive
excited.
backs?
Every time,
Yep.
Yeah, damn
yeah,
it.
we all know Ambry's gone. It's
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
but on the good side, Womack is playing good. Samuel Womack is looking good.
Hey,
out there.
I look. I'm telling you.
Dude, you know who else is playing good? The,
Hey,
the
see, look,
Jameson
look at
guy.
that. Listen to what he just said right
Yeah.
there.
That's fucking mean.
Exactly. And you know Joey come with the shit. Joey comes with the shit all the fucking time, does he not?
Yeah, but then you get him on
Joey.
screen. You get him on screen, and he's like, this.
And there's nothing.
Very
It's
quiet.
quiet. It's crickets.
Yeah.
But you see what he does? That's what I'm saying. Like you can't be in a soft world where somebody says something about you.
That's the funniest shit, bro. I got to meet Joey on the screen, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Where's the other guy at?"
yeah.
Like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, no.
He doesn't
Hey,
have
we
that,
put Joey on the stream one time, bro. He was
I'm
quiet as
like,
fuck.
"Where's the guy? The funny
He's,
guy at?"
he's literally like when you go fucking like rabbit hunting at night. You take the flashlight and shine it on them, and they just sit there like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
that's
That was
Joey on the
funny as shit,
screen.
bro.
Hey,
You
that
turn
hey,
that light off
that,
and they go.
that
Yep.
footwork though that you just saw from Mooney, I'm telling you right now, our DBs are going to be even more disgusting. I am predicting at least 25 to 30 interceptions
Bro,
this year.
let's think
They're
about
better
Huff.
be.
Pro Bowl
much
Mooney,
better is
all
Huff
pro
gonna be?
Mooney.
Huff was already all pro,
Yeah, but that's
Fucking-
Huff, though.
dude.
Dude, Diamador Lenore is gonna
I
freaking-
love me
And,
some.
and that's
Lenore.
what
haters,
Lenore, he's
bro.
wearing two now.
He's gonna quiet the people who still are hating on it.
And you see, look, you see this? Find the ball. Find.
Dude, I freaking love this, dude.
Wait, did you
I
guys
love how
hear about?
hands-on
Did you
he
guys
is.
hear about the undrafted guy from Texas, Deshaun Jameson?
Yeah, but he's not going to start, bro.
I
But
mean,
he's
yeah, but
playing
I-
good.
But
dude,
you guys,
he's
Wilkes
been
is
balling and
Wilkes is gonna get a head coaching job after this season because the Niners defense is gonna be
Yeah.
fucking
That's good.
so
That means we get 2 more third round picks
Yeah,
for
I know.
minority
But
coach.
you know what? You know what I do give Kyle credit for? And I'll say this. He may not like black quarterbacks.
But he develops black
He
coaches.
develops black coaches.
He gets them.
I
Yes,
will
sir.
give him that much fucking credit.
He gets the brothers hired.
He
Yeah.
does.
Yep.
I'll give him credit for this. This is why when people I literally had some people come to me on Twitter and say, well, you're saying Kyle is racist. I said, I never said he was racist. I said he has a preference at quarterback.
But that's
It's that simple.
Dion. You're just referring to the stereotype that's old as time in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why it's not. You're not calling him racist. It's just Kyle's falling under the stereotype old as time.
Yeah, he likes a pocket. He likes a pocket QB with enough mobility
You're not
to be able
John
to move
Gruden, bro.
around. That's
A lot of-
all.
A lot of people still fall under that where they don't like black quarterbacks.
Yeah, and that's okay. Look, I don't.
Whoa,
get,
whoa, 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 whoa,
I'll
whoa,
tell
whoa.
you like this.
That's not
I can
okay.
respect somebody who tells me they don't fuck with me to my face rather than bullshit me and talk shit behind my back. I can respect that. if you openly just go, hey man, I don't like your vibe. I'm not fucking with it. All right, cool. I'll move the fuck on.
What's up, Carcast? So let me ask you, Dion. So
Carcast in the building. Good guy. What's up,
Trey
man?
was a John Lynch pick, not a Kyle's pick, in your
Yeah.
opinion?
I do believe that.
Because that's the only way that narrative can fall into place if John picked him and not Kyle. Because you're not
problem-
going to drop the quarterback you don't want to play. Makes no sense.
Here's the biggest issue. I honestly think that if Kyle had his actual pick that he wanted, it would have been Trevor Lawrence. I think
yeah.
Trevor Lawrence would have fit better for what Kyle
Yes.
wanted. But the issue is that year we all knew that he was going to Jacksonville. There was no question.
Yeah.
Like if
But
there
that's
was
the
one
thing.
bet to make that year, it was just if you were gonna waste your money, put it on the fact that Trevor
But-
Lawrence was going number one because you knew it was going to happen.
That's the thing, Dion. We
I
thought
think
that
he wanted
we-
Wilson.
We thought
to be honest with you,
thought
too.
that draft.
Why? I don't know.
No, we thought that
You
draft
really-
was deep. Hold on.
Go
We thought
ahead,
that-
Christian.
We
Go
thought
ahead.
this. We actually thought that year that draft was deep for quarterbacks when really there was only really one.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Trevor.
None of them. No other quarterback should have been taken high, or there.
Nope.
There was one quarterback coming out.
But
there.
that
It was
happens
Trevor
every
Lawrence.
year because they're
Because
hungry teams
Lance
out there
wasn't
for
ready.
quarterback.
Yeah, like I
because
freaking-
quarterbacks
like
are
I
the most
told-
important positions that
like I
teams are
told
still
it-
going to
hey,
covet.
Like I told everybody from day one, Wilson wasn't shit.
Yeah. And look at him now.
You
He
did
probably,
it.
told you
you know
guys.
what he doing. You know what he doing
Oh.
right now. He fucking one of his mama friends again.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Dude, I was fighting everybody.
He
with,
moved on to his daddy's friends.
Brandon,
Dude,
Brandon,
you're
how many-
fighting Matt mostly.
Brandon, how many people was I fighting and
You're-
fighting and
dude,
arguing with
you're-
over Wilson?
You're fighting with Matt a lot about that whole situation. I remember.
I was
You
right.
know
I
what-
fucking told you guys.
What was you gonna ask me, Beto? You was gonna ask me something that you forgot.
Yeah, it's probably a lie.
Okay.
My mom always says if you forget what you're going to say, it's a lie. But damn it, Christian, you.
Nah, because we were talking about the quarterbacks, but I like what Steve Wilkes has been doing with these DBs since he's
Yeah.
been here. It's been a fantastic job. I've seen a lot of the videos, man, and look at how hands-on the guy is. Like he's not just talking about calling plays; he's trying to get you right, and he wants to make sure that your hand-eye coordination is proper. I'm pretty sure he's going to rip them a new asshole
This
every time they
secondary is
drop
going
an
to be
interception.
awesome,
Yeah.
brother.
Especially on shit they should have caught. Like I'm telling you right now, our defensive backfield is going to be disgusting.
We
And
got guys-
expect a three safety look, and expect Gip to get phased out.
It's gonna be, and then expect this because I know there's some people who are like, "Oh, Jair Brown's not gonna get playing
Brandon,
time." No, he's
behave.
gonna get playing time. I expect Jair
So-
Brown to be out there too at times.
That's why I said that three safety look.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you put Huff, Gip, and Jair back there, throw the ball if you want to.
Oh man,
So-
Don't throw the ball if you want to.
Interceptions.
I want you to.
interceptions.
dude, I would
interceptions are
not
gonna-
be surprised if this secondary is like literally like the defensive line.
I
Mhm.
mean, interceptions are going to go up anyways because we have guys that can all catch the ball really well. Like none of the guys that we had before in our backfield that couldn't catch the ball no longer are with us. So, like Huff's got crazy ball skills. Gibson obviously had how many interceptions last year? He was
6,
amazing.
you know?
And Lenore's got
And
great
he
hands.
dropped
And Mooney's
several.
got hands. Yeah.
And then Jair Brown too also has the hands too.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I just feel like our defense. I feel like this is the moment where our defensive backfield can now show up and be the anchor to the defensive line.
Mhm.
Because the thing is, if that line pushes it the way that they're going to push it, because I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in Drake Jackson. I do. I believe in Drake Jackson. I'm going to tell you this.
100%. I'm with
You come off that edge that fast with that type of bend and the extra pounds of muscle, and you have Nick coming off the other edge. You
Oh,
got
that's gonna be
Eric
beautiful.
Armstead coming up the gut with his big ass massive wingspan, and then you've got like a little bowling ball in fucking Javon Hargrave,
Yeah.
and like you don't have anywhere to go. If I
Yeah,
go up
'cause
the
it's like
middle,
you
I'm
can't
screwed.
double.
If I try to run to the outside, I'm screwed. Where the fuck can I run?
Well, yeah, because also the thing is, if you double team Bosa, well, you're gonna
You're
have an
gonna
issue
leave
because-
Drake Jackson
Yeah.
open. And you don't.
and you're gonna have to
And
put
while
Javon
people may
Hargrave.
look and go, "Oh, well, you know, Drake Jackson didn't do much," let me explain something to you. For the limited amount of time that man had, he had the most passes defensed
You
in the
gotta
league
love that,
for a
right?
defensive
Yeah, he was-
lineman, and that was in
batting down.
limited snaps,
Yeah.
and being scratch a healthy scratch for the last 3 games. He had an interception. Like, I'm sorry, the dude just his speed is just unruly.
What gets
So
me
with that
excited?
NASCAR package coming off that edge,
Yeah.
and what you got coming up, hey mom. Yes,
You know
there's
what?
Lefty, mom. There's Lefty. He's right there. He's fine. But you seem to love him more than you love me.
You know what? Also, Drake Jackson kind of reminds me of.
Oh, Mama Dion, what's up? What's your mom's? It's Rochelle. Hi, Rochelle.
Yeah.
But you
You
know
can't
what?
even
Also,
remember her
Drake
name?
Jackson,
That's it.
like reminds me of. He kind of reminds me of D Ford a little bit. Like
Mhm.
he kind of gives me those D Ford vibes.
So
See, and that's great because D Ford, when healthy, was
Yeah.
great.
He was fast off the ball. Yeah.
And he just was never healthy.
Exactly.
That was
what?
the problem.
What the reason that I'm like super excited for his potential is you literally just have to look at Huff, dude.
Mhm.
What did we draft Huff? 5th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another 5th round.
And if not 5th round, but he came
Hey.
out of he came out of underdeveloped USC and became a fucking all pro. And we got another guy fucking that should have been a 1st round pick out of USC and with some development, another all pro. Like I have to tell it's what's gonna happen. Like I know I keep going back to it, but that underdevelopment at USC the last couple of years, the Niners are gonna benefit from it big time.
And then like Jair Brown also probably shouldn't have if he
Yeah, true.
because if he had the speed he would have been an earlier draft pick. So I mean,
But like we're getting guys that shouldn't have been drafted higher. Like Jackson should have been a 1st round pick, a mid-round 1st round pick.
Hey, Christian, check out your phone on Twitter.
Hey, I was gonna say too, just real quick, I was gonna switch it up to Jake Moody real fast, but he made a 60-yarder.
60-yarder. Yeah, I heard about that.
Dude, I don't think there's no kicking battle. I think it's Jake Moody.
But what
Don't say
killed me,
nothing.
I don't understand why Zane Gonzalez why Zane Gonzalez is here. Why did we trade for him if we were gonna just draft Jake Moody?
Well, I think it was we drafted. I mean, we traded for him just in case we weren't able to get
Okay.
a kicker. That's what it seemed like. Because
Moody's
if you remember,
shit.
Kyle Shanahan said we got a kicker, not the kicker. So basically, it was just a plan to.
You know what I hope? Everybody hated that we drafted that kid in the 3rd round.
Uh-huh.
I hope that we win the Super Bowl this year and he hits a 60 fucking yarder to win it, and we're like, ha! This is why you draft kickers.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I mean, look, we drafted Mitch in the 4th round?
Yep. Mitch
Yeah.
Trubisky, Yep.
So,
Mitch has gotten better every year.
hey, I like Mitch. I do.
Same.
I like the fact that he can tackle.
The
And
one
I
thing
can-
is,
That's because
the
he's a
one
rugby.
thing is, I really hope
rugby
with
player.
Jake Moody is he is able to pin guys back. That is what I'm
Well,
hoping. to
you
be
don't have to
able
worry
do,
about that no
he's a
more
kicker.
because of the new rule.
Yeah, man.
What's the new
at this
rule?
point, NFL,
Yeah, I
just
need
take
someone
away
to
the
explain
kickoff
the new rule.
and
'cause
just
I
give
don't-
it,
I
just
still don't-
make people start at the 25 because you're fucking,
Oh.
you're fucking special teams with
Yep.
this shit.
Yep.
Every year you want to move the ball forward and more forward and more forward. Like at this point, you're gonna have people pinned in, and you ain't even gonna have to kick the ball off. You're just gonna have to blow on it, and the motherfucker will roll out the back of
Yep.
the end zone. It's stupid. Stop
Wait, so-
doing that because you're screwing the special teams people.
Yeah.
Right.
You're
You know
not
who-
going to see a dynamic return if that
No,
ain't the
hey.
case.
You know who loves this?
Oh,
You know who
nice.
loves this rule, Dion? You know who loves this rule? Devin Hester, because he'll be the only one to ever be that great, because nobody will ever have a chance to.
Nobody will ever, no one will have a chance to beat him out
He'll
unless
be
unless it's a punt return,
He'll be
and that's
forever
the only
Mullen.
hope, and that's rare. That's
Yeah.
really rare.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
more like
Hester,
kickoffs than
there'll never
punts,
be
yeah.
another Devin Hester though. That guy was when he took it back in the Super Bowl II on the first kick touch of the game. That's how you, dude. There'll never be another Devin Hester.
Can one of you guys explain to me what the new rule is? Because I still don't really get what the new kickoff rule is.
I can't remember it off the top of my dome.
Déjate lo digo en inglés, ¿ok?
I don't even remember.
If you kick anywhere within the 5 yard, like if you make a fair catch at the 5 yard line, the 6 yard line, it automatically, no matter where you fair catch it,
It
at,
goes up to
it goes
25.
up to the 25.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
stupid. That's stupid.
So
I
see,
get
you
why they're
can't
doing it
pin
because
guys down.
the last couple of years we've had less injuries on kickoffs, which is a good thing. but it kind of hurts the competition because
It does.
as a fan, I love watching kick returns and punt returns and stuff like that.
You got to earn those yards. You catch it in the
You
five.
remember? Okay, you remember the human joystick?
Oh.
What was his name from the Chiefs? Fuck. What was
Christian, did you see this?
what? Roman Reigns?
Roman, he's a Niners fan.
Well, he's a Niner fan. He's automatically gonna pick us.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
He's
so
a Niner fan. The Usos are Niner fans.
I
Bailey's
want to
a
see.
Niner
I want to
fan.
see that.
God.
me and Brandon are trying to start a freaking wrestling podcast, by the way. So hopefully we can get it off the
But
ground.
you got to be in those diaper-looking outfits.
Yeah, I didn't know Roman Reigns wound up coming on First Take and doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Dude, I need to see
today.
Emmanuel.
They're
Acho
promoting
to see if he
SummerSlam.
Freaking like.
Let me tell you this. Fuck Emmanuel Acho. I don't like his ass.
I second that emotion.
I don't like him, man.
Me
He be
neither.
on some bullshit, bro.
No,
And he hates on us more than anything. And if for some reason he swears up and down Trey Lance ain't shit, so I don't fuck about it. I don't
Remember
Joey
that?
hates-
Remember
Joey
that
hates
guy
on
who
us
did
too,
the
but I don't
record
mind
for the
her.
Niners and then he switched.
No,
it.
yeah, I don't mind that at all. I do
Who?
not. No.
Nope.
She can hate as much as you want to. That's
Wait, who'd you
That's
say?
right,
Beto?
Dion. That's
He
right,
said
baby.
Joy
Joy
Taylor.
Taylor.
Joy Taylor. Oh,
yeah.
my
There's
goodness.
no. I have no issues with her. Hey, come
Well,
hang
you know
with me
what's
anytime you want.
Is every time you either watch ESPN or NFL Network, you barely hear, even like with the whole quarterback shit going on with us, you still barely hear about the Niners stuff. It's always the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
'cause they're
annoying,
the
dude.
most profitable team.
Motherfucking Dak
I'll
Prescott
tell you,
throwing interceptions.
you know
in
what?
training camp.
Did you hear Christian? Christian, say it again.
They're the most profitable team in the NFL. That's why.
There it is.
Yeah, they still can't win.
Well,
a
who's
goddamn
winning
thing.
in the playoffs, Brandon? Who gives a shit?
I
I
know.
know.
They might be more popular,
There it
but
is.
we're kicking their ass in the
Thank
playoffs.
you. Hey, thank you, Joey. Put that up. Dante Hall. They used to call him the human joystick. He was in Kansas City. This motherfucker was disgusting as a returner. Y'all remember Dante Hall, Devin Hester, Josh Cribbs. Hell, Dion in his prime was a fantastic
Dion.
returner.
Dion's the greatest athlete.
high
ever
stepper?
played the game of football.
That's why I wish if I had a
Dion-
time fucking machine, I could. go
Dion
back
was the
to those
best
days.
corner
Dion's
ever, man.
Dion's the greatest athlete to ever play the game of football.
Yes, yes.
You play baseball and you play football the way he did.
This motherfucker hit. I think he went like 3 for 4 one night with the Braves with a home run, and
The
then
only
went
one
to play
that can
for the
compete with
Falcons
him
and
is-
had an amazing game that same night.
The
Like,
only
he's fucking
Bo
insane.
Jackson was the other one that's
Yeah,
pretty
Bo-
good.
Bo Jackson,
Bo was
those are the
Bo was a
two
great
most-
dual sport athlete.
two most like greatest athletes to ever play the game of football.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, people, before Saquon and his quads, even before Nick Bosa and his quads, it was Bo motherfucking Jackson.
Yeah.
Well,
That
we're talking
motherfucker
about
was
quads.
huge.
Earl
His
Earl
quads
Campbell.
were massive.
Earl Campbell.
Oh,
bro.
Earl
Earl
Campbell had-
Earl Campbell.
Fuck, dude, that guy's legs were fucking shit. That's why the guy's dragging on his jersey, ripping it because he could just keep going with them strong.
And
legs.
Bo, and the crazy thing about Bo was when Bo ran, he had long strides. If you ever looked at him, he wasn't that big of an individual,
No.
but he took long
He's
strides.
like a wrecking
But those
ball.
long strides, he looked like he was galloping down the fucking field.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was like a
That
wrecking
dude, that
ball.
dude can run.
He could
He ran like how Kaepernick ran, but with more
Yeah,
weight,
yeah,
power.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Kaepernick ran like a horse.
Okay,
He
yeah,
was like
and
this.
Cap legs wasn't nowhere near the size of Bo Jackson's. It would never happen.
But Cap,
Best running back of all time, though, for me is Barry Sanders. Period. Doesn't get any better. Barry's the man.
he just was Mr. Elusive, dude. He just
Bro, you couldn't tackle him.
dude, he was
It was, and I felt
Can
so
you imagine
bad he
him-
got locked into that contract with the damn Lions of all teams. That was fucked up. They had an ironclad contract on him. He couldn't go
same
nowhere.
thing with Megatron. That's why he retired.
Mr.
Yep.
Rod Kelly in the building. What is
Rod
going
Callie
on,
was
guys?
good with you, Brody.
What is going on?
And real
Yeah,
quick,
he
guys,
probably would have put up some crazy numbers had he not got hurt.
Oh,
You're
dude,
all
have you ever seen that guy throw a baseball? Like, dude, holy fucking shit.
bro.
I
Hey,
watched Joe
talk
Jackson
about
throw
a
it from the
cannon
outfield.
for an arm.
Oh my
It's
god.
not even fair. You couldn't
No.
run on Bo. You couldn't.
Dude,
Don't
I
take
watched
shit.
clips of him throwing it from left field to
It's
the
not.
catch.
It's not a
just
game.
My god.
It's not a game.
That
I
guy-
watched him throw out many of people. Dion was more of a finesse dude.
That guy was
He could
No, no,
steal
no.
bases. He
So,
could
like-
get hits. He could get you a home run. But I'm telling you right now, Bo had a cannon for
was
an
like-
arm when it was
The
based.
best way to put it is like
fair.
the way that like LeBron James is like this freak of nature, freak out. That's what Bo was, but way before LeBron.
Yes.
That freak of nature.
Yes. And if he didn't have that hip injury, he would have continued to be great.
Dion,
What's up?
what's your take on Isaiah Oliver?
What about him?
Like he had a couple of they recorded him on the interviews after practice and everything. He's saying how he's never experienced this type of intensity and shit with practice, like this type of practice with the guys and stuff.
I mean, that's a good thing. And the fact is, you were sitting there rotting away in fucking Atlanta. What were you going to do? So it makes sense. I'm glad that he has what he had. Glad he has what he has going, and that's okay. Honestly, I'd rather him come here and do what he does. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm secretly rooting for him to lose the nickel spot to Sam Womack. I really hope that Womack
Dare you?
and do what he needs to do and get on the field and get that spot. Okay, who the fuck is changing names over here? Sad Fat Cheeks. We got to turn on the light.
Bro, my lights are literally on, bro. What do you mean?
Brandon said fat cheeks. I was dying.
I put Brandon. I put Fat Cheeks. And he was with, I thought, forever.
Dude, I was dying. And then
I must have
fucking,
changed his name like 5 times. He didn't even notice.
and then fucking Anshul for the longest time he had
I'm
to
trying
turn
to
on
run
the
the
light.
show
Turn
here.
the
I
lights
don't
on.
got time to be screwing around, mister.
Bro, my lights are literally on, bro. You be tripping.
Oh,
I'm talking about the one in between your ears.
looking like a fucking hidden character on Street Fighter.
Bro, I have to
love,
hide.
I love
because you all make
Ancho.
We're gonna change Anshul's name. We're gonna call him Dalcine. Yoga Flame, Yoga Fire.
fucking- God, this fucking guy.
All right.
He's gonna be doing his little freaking talk, and I'm like, finish him.
Finish him.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. All right, so tell me. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this in a round table. We'll start with you, Anshul. Give me your impact player.
Mm.
Ooh. On offense and defense?
Yeah, you can go offense and defense. Yeah.
How are we saying that though? Because didn't we do like X Factor last week? Or
No, I want impact. I want a guy that
Who's gonna be
you're
the-
watching that's going to make an impact. That's going to disrupt the status quo.
Okay.
I'll let you have your guy this time. I go with somebody else, Dion.
Oh no, I'm not going with that person now because I already knew you're gonna fucking pick him. So
I'm picking somebody else. So we're good.
I'm actually going. I'm going the opposite direction. Don't worry.
Watch you go with the same guy I was gonna go with. Watch.
I'm
We'll
gonna
see.
go, and I know this is rare because again we don't really play rookies, but I'm saying he's gonna be out on the field enough just because we have obviously who's our DC. So I'm going with Jair Brown.
Ooh,
Tig.
okay.
Call him. You got to
Tell me
call him
why I was
Tig.
gonna pick him
Tig.
too.
Okay.
Go, Brandon. Go, Brandon. Go, Brandon.
Hey, did you do your offense?
Go fat cheeks.
Oh, okay. Offense.
That's daddy to you, Christian.
Yeah, Daddy Gambino.
Offensively, because I'm gonna
His daddy
say,
Fat Cheeks.
because I feel like Purdy's probably gonna be the start anyway, so I'm gonna go with George Kittle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Christian.
Turn on the lights. Would you say that again?
All right.
All right, Princess. Let's hear what
Okay.
you say.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go with Huff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I watched
My
that video,
picks.
that him getting ranked in the top 100, and that dude, I was just watching that, just got me so freaking hype. And I'm like, I don't think we fully realized as Niner fans what we have in this guy. Like,
He's fantastic.
fucking hell, dude. Like, he there's a chance his ceiling just is straight up Palomalu, and that he's fucking
Yes.
insane. And he's already in his second year and fucking all pro. He's only gonna go get better from here. And with Wilkes, dude, he's gonna be just fucking Mr. Everywhere this year.
Okay.
Dude, and then they have the fucking sick I was hearing the coolest fucking name. They call him the Big Bad Wolf. Like, that's bad
Oh.
as fuck.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's what they were calling him on the freaking some of the calls when they were showing that showing the thing on the top 100. They call him the Big Bad Wolf. I think it's because huff for you. You huff and you puff.
Yeah, you huff and you puff.
But I'm like,
yeah.
dude, that's fucking tight.
That's
That's
dope.
a sick ass freaking.
All right, what about offense?
offense? Offense. That's a. I don't want to. I don't want to go with who I think. I'm gonna go Elijah Mitchell because if he stays healthy, our run game's, in my opinion, almost unstoppable.
Yes, I agree with that. If
And
Elijah
that's
Mitchell
because
stays healthy, there's no hope for a defense against him or CMC
No,
because when Elijah Mitchell is healthy, the man averages 6 yards a fucking carry.
like yeah, seriously, like in so I can't freaking got me. So but I was gonna say, like, his ability to run up the middle, and especially with that speed and burst, I just, that 1-2 punch with him and McCaffrey, dude, just McCaffrey on the outside and catching the ball in the backfield, and you got Mitch getting you got freaking Mitchell getting all the tough yards up the middle. I think if he could stay healthy, I really, really like our run game this year.
Okay. Brandon?
For defense, I'm gonna go with Gibson.
Okay.
Yeah. He had a great year last year. I think he's gonna have a better one this year. And then offense, I'm gonna go with TDP. Just because I've been hearing a lot of good things about him in camp. So
Okay.
yeah.
Beto?
You're on mute, dude.
Beto's going frijoles and tortillas.
You're on mute. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
He was thinking of.
I talked about everybody's mama.
He
You
was
guys didn't
thinking
hear
about
it?
frijoles
Oh,
and
shit.
tortillas.
Hey man, don't be talking. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm gone. Don't be talking to. Don't tell a fat man about frijoles.
I was
and
about to
arroz,
say,
bro.
man,
I'm
you
gone.
about to make him leave because he gonna go eat. Listen
Hell
to me.
yeah.
There are
dude,
several things. There are several things in the Latino household that are a mainstay: frijoles, arroz, and
And
tortillas.
pussy.
No, mames, not on the show.
Oh, sorry,
Fucking guy.
sorry. Sorry.
Well,
Oh, I'm not on my channel right
don't
now.
worry about it. The
I
other.
don't care.
Oh, look, you
That's
see him.
right,
He said, I ain't on my channel, so I don't give a fuck.
Because you're on your channel, you piece of shit.
That's not true. I would have said
You
that
would've said
dumbass
that
remark
anyway.
even if I was on my channel. Sorry.
No, man, go
Dude, that
ahead.
was good.
But
But hey,
Pinocha.
good refried beans, man.
They don't know what that
Good
is.
refried beans. You can't
You
beat
don't
them.
know
Anyway.
what it is.
Hey, white privilege, my turn.
Yes.
What's done with you, dude?
So on offense, I don't know if you,
Oh shit!
Fucking hell.
white people always stepping over the Mexicans and
No,
blacks. bro.
no,
I'm telling
I'm
you.
gonna-
Get out of
Stop
here.
This is the only fucking place
Oh.
you can get as much
Oh
racial
my
shit
God.
as you can think of, and you know none of us
telling
mean
you,
any
bro.
of this shit.
We're all in the family.
No.
Stepping over past
Oh,
the Mexican
Because
guy.
we're all brothers. You gotta think about it.
Yep.
Look at this pedal. Okay, pay attention. You've got one black guy, you've got an Indian, you've got a Mexican, and you got a white dude, and then we don't know what Brandon is. That motherfucker's in the nominee. This nigga, I don't even know.
He's,
what he is.
hey, he's
You
Mexican
don't-
and,
I've been
and
telling you
he's
what I am, bro.
Mexican and
Italian.
Italian or Sicilian. Sorry, he's Mexican.
Mexican
Sicilian.
and Sicilian. I got the
Okay,
best.
no, motherfucker, you're Mexican and Italian. Sicilians are fucking Italian.
No,
But
no,
he
no,
always
no.
has a
Sicilian.
Italian,
but
Italian,
Dude,
Dion,
if you call
Brandon
Sicilian
and
and
Black and-
Italian, they'll fucking chop your dick off.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, first of all, ain't nobody getting anywhere near my dick to chop shit off. Let's just start there. That's not about to happen.
You can't find mine, so I'm
Hey, Beto, that's not how it works. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean others can't see it.
Oh shit!
but can you take a picture of it? Because I haven't seen it in like
These
40 years.
motherfuckers- oh, shit.
That's what
All
I
right,
think.
Beto, we need you.
Hey, bro,
Well,
I like to
hey,
have fun
hey,
no matter
hey,
what. I can do it
Beto,
myself, bro.
We'll play a game between you and Brandon. Who can see their dick first?
I'm telling you, I can cap on myself. It's
Okay,
all
I got-
fun, man. I don't think
Bruh,
what?
I am okay. I am not. Okay. Beto,
Anyways,
back
go
to
ahead,
Beto.
Back to the question,
Right there,
bro.
that guy,
This
back
guy's
to the
white
question.
privilege over here.
That is a long pause.
Freaking
Pause.
the guy that voted for Donald Trump. Be quiet.
Anyways, Beto, come on, do
I
your
voted
fucking
for a
answer
woman.
already, dude.
Beto.
Mason.
Oh,
For offense, I think this guy's gonna have a great. I think he's gonna pass Elijah Mitchell only because Elijah Mitchell gets hurt a lot. So I like
even
Jordan
with
Mason.
the fumbles. No, Kyle is.
Yeah, those big guys,
real quick.
big
But
guys
you know
are
what?
prone.
I heard
to-
TDP is really looking
Yeah,
good.
TDP
too,
has
man.
been looking
So
amazing.
Let's see what he does. And then on defense, I don't know if you guys already called him. If you guys did, I'm gonna just back it up. But I like Drake Jackson.
Mm.
I really do. I think this kid's gonna dominate in a way that, oh man, he's gonna get off that edge, and he's just gonna get motivated. I'm telling you, those four guys in the front are gonna sit there making bets who gets more sacks in the game.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be competing amongst each other, and it's gonna
That's
be
what-
fun to watch. So Dre Jackson and Mason.
Yeah.
So I
And
just
see,
wanted- just
I
wanted to say
can't-
real quick.
I can't never have shit. I can't never have a goddamn thing. So, okay,
Make
Lefty,
Wi-Fi.
you are moving slow as shit, bro.
That's
Like
you,
your
bro.
internet is like
you.
literally.
Black Wi-Fi. Black Wi-Fi.
Dion, that's you. Everybody else is good.
Dion, that's you, dude.
Make Wi-Fi over there, Dion.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you, bro.
Come on, McDonald's.
Come on, McDonald's.
Come on, McDonald's Dak, bro.
Come on, Walmart Wi-Fi.
Come on, McChicken McNugget.
Oh shit! No, come on, we all know Dion's the McGangbang.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Brandon's double cheeks.
Dion, refresh your page.
Hey, so
All right.
while we're waiting for Dion, let me
Let's
Let
all
me
do
just
what
say-
Dion's doing.
oh, we do. Oh,
Great shit, and you are so slow.
Hey, look,
Joe,
it only
picture
lasts for about an hour, and we
Dion's stuck in the
well,
Matrix.
beyond that.
Joey, Dion's stuck in the Matrix.
Why don't you fall asleep with the lights
Hey, but can I just say to Mason's fumbles real quick?
Yeah.
on? Yes.
Big guys like that, big
Go ahead,
guys
white
like
man.
that fumble though. They're like prone to fumble, and why? Because they run with reckless abandon, like Mason does.
There you go.
Fucking
Right?
Dion.
But am I
Who's
right
that?
though, Beto?
What you
But,
said?
I said okay. So I said the reason like guys like Mason have fumble issues sometimes is because the bigger guys tend to fumble more because they run with reckless
yes,
abandon.
yes,
They run
yes,
with
sir.
reckless abandon, and
Yes.
like so Mason's gonna never stop. He's never gonna stop running, pushing his legs, not fighting for that extra yard. Guys like that run like that fumble more.
Who was the running back for the Niners that had a fumble issue? He was a big guy, and he finally fixed it. Was it LaVille? I'm trying to think of who it was, but they finally worked on it. I mean, that guy, they told him to sleep with the ball, eat with the ball, shower with the ball,
Brandon
and he finally
Jacobs?
took care. I couldn't remember who it is.
You're on mute, dude.
I feel like Sam Donald right now. I'm seeing ghosts. I'm seeing people.
Two
behind
Deons.
Christian.
I've seen two.
Nah, man, just take
Oh,
the other. Why you got two? of me? I closed the other one out. I don't know how the fuck you got two of shit.
That was awesome.
Uh,
Little bit of Daddy Gambino.
No, so for me, really quickly, I
Hey,
can't never have shit
I
in the
want
first
food.
place. So my pick for defense was going to be Drake Jackson. So I got to roll with that though. I think he's going to have a fantastic impact this year.
I can't Wapo.
And then, I'm cold looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to take that shit. It is what it is. But on offense, honestly, it's the guy that made the biggest impact last year, CMC.
Ooh, come on.
honestly. I have to have a slash. It's CMC / Brandon Ayuk. I think Brandon Ayuk about to shit on the league
Yeah.
in ways you can't imagine. And I
Yeah.
think that they are sleeping, and he is
BA,
about to
man.
wake them the fuck up. Brandon Ayuk is not fucking around. And I think that what he's going to do is he's going to wind up playing himself into a contract bigger than what Debo got.
I heard there's 2 BAs now. Who's the other BA?
Fucking Rod.
Brandon's ass.
Brandon's ass. Yeah. No, but there's another BA. Brandon Ayuk was talking about it.
Nah, Rod, I ain't paying that nigga. I'm a backhand the shit out of his ass and tell him to pedal faster, goddammit. That's what I'm gonna tell him. I ain't paying nobody shit. I'm a pimp slap the shit out of him.
Rod,
And then
funny,
he's gonna
man.
pedal faster.
Gotta get Rod
Go
on the
Lakers,
show
baby.
next
Go
time.
Lakers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're about to end it here, but I'm gonna show a video before we end.
I do it on purpose because it makes people laugh more.
Oh god.
I'm gonna
I
show
do
a
it
video
on
real
cue,
quick.
bro. Brandon makes it so predictable. It's not even funny.
Brandon was about to show us his dirty video.
Yeah.
All right, what we got? There's my dog.
Fucking third down and Jennings.
BA, bro.
He's kicking off again.
Look at Amber getting
Dirty,
bit.
dude. No, and nobody can cover Ayuk.
That pass was from Brandon Allen.
Oh,
See,
I
that's
heard,
my
I heard
dog,
Martin, I
Juwan
heard Martin's been
motherfucking
doing
Jennings,
really good.
baby.
Yeah, dude.
Juwan
Tam Martin's been
motherfucking
I like
Jennings.
that
really
spin coming on the ball off coming out.
That
of
was that was a good.
Yeah.
That was a nice spiral.
He had,
Hey,
Nice
what do you
try.
guys thoughts on
Purdy had a nice spiral.
whatever is Martin? I can't remember.
I've
his
heard
first
he's
name.
been doing well.
I don't
I
think
think
he
he's gonna
can
make
make
the
the
team.
team, but
No?
like he's been doing really, really good.
It's hard to beat out Jennings because he's good, guys.
They might
We'll-
trade Jenny.
We'll blame Dion's
Video
Wi-Fi
at
for
1
it.
frame per
No,
second.
y'all
Wait,
don't
wait,
believe
wait,
me
wait,
for that
wait.
fuck
Blame
shit.
Dion's
That's your
Wi-Fi.
Why would they trade Jennings?
Because
Yeah.
he's to try to get a draft pick for him instead of losing him.
But you would get a
his last
comp
year.
pick for him.
I want to keep him this year.
That's
because
only if Martin or
that's third
any
and
of the
Juwan,
guys can
We
bounce.
need-
Look,
can
man.
step
At
up.
the end of the top 4 receivers right now should be Debo, Ayuk, Jennings, and I think probably they're gonna give Danny Gray the nod.
Over Ray
But-
Ray?
Over
Oh,
Ray Ray?
Ray ain't no damn dope ass
No,
receiver.
no. I'm just saying over Ray Ray.
Yeah,
I'm not shocked if they do it.
yeah. I understand. I mean, I don't think
Ray
that
Ray
Ray
can
Ray's
lose it
that
to
damn
Bell.
good. He ain't even that great at
No, I
returning.
think he can lose it to Ronnie Bell. To be honest with you,
He could.
Yeah.
He could. Yeah, and isn't that the kid out of what, Michigan?
Michigan.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, he's
Wolverine.
a good, hey, I watched his tape. He's a solid receiver.
You know his dad's a receiver coach right now in college.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's
Yeah,
been
hey,
eating.
okay.
I
So
mean,
speaking of the wrestling podcast that you guys were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
do you know that Animal from the Road Warriors,
Yeah.
his son used to play for the Rams?
That's cool.
Really?
Yeah. Because his last name is Laurinaitis,
Yeah,
and his son was a linebacker for the Rams for a couple years
I
too.
remember Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was pretty good.
Hey, is he related to John Laurinaitis?
That I don't know.
So, Dion, what do you think? We are coming up with names, and I like the because I said so podcast, or because we said so podcast. Either one.
We could just make it these motherfuckers podcast.
These motherfuckers.
No, we can make it We the Ones.
No.
Nah, man, we ain't doing that shit.
I
Fuck
like
you.
I like I like the one.
What
you
the?
know,
If you-
because
Oh,
Yeah,
los
luchador now.
luchadores.
I mean, I wouldn't
I'm
mind
taking
doing a
my
homage.
shirt off.
Hey,
No, I'm not.
I wouldn't mind calling it and doing a homage to Eddie
I
Guerrero
can't
because he's
breathe.
my all-time favorite. But like, I don't know what we'd call it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, my all-time favorite is Ultimate Warrior.
My all-time favorite's Eddie Guerrero, so I just don't know.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay. What do you
Brendan,
Macho
did you
Man.
okay?
Or we just
Hold
call
on.
it
Did
the
you
Three
ever
Amigos.
watch
Three Amigos
you-
podcast.
did you ever
Macho.
watch wrestling media?
Nah, I'm not into
Okay.
wrestling.
Okay, Beto, who's your guy? Because
Randy Macho Savage.
okay.
Yeah.
What
and
about
then-
you,
and then
Brandon?
The tag teams was the British Bulldogs.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
Growing up in like early 2000s, I would have to say it's between Rey Mysterio and Dave Bautista.
Okay. Not
Don't forget
bad.
about
And,
Elizabeth.
and Eddie Guerrero as well.
Eddie's
I'll
my
tell you
all-time.
this. My two favorite of all time is one, and this is literally 1 and 2. It's the Ultimate Warrior because I loved him when I was a kid, and The Rock. Like,
Love The Rock.
I
Love
mean,
The Rock and Stone Cold.
I like the Rock's
most-
more character
The
personality than
Rock's promos
yeah.
were just insane. He could cut
Undertaker,
a
too.
promo like nobody's business,
I love the
And
and he
Undertaker.
was funny as shit.
The
Remember
Rock
when he
and
made
Stone
fun
Cold
about
rivalry was great.
a Hulk Hogan, Big Diesel, and I forgot who the other
Yep,
guy-
I remember that.
and Razor Ramon.
Uh-huh.
Remember? That shit was hilarious.
Dude,
Hey,
he's so
bro,
funny.
he had me crying when he did that.
He's all boop boop. I can't do it,
Dude,
but that dude,
when
I must have watched it over and over again.
That-
Freaking
Or
Rock.
my favorite. Damn.
Oh, oh yeah, that was Ron Simmons. Yeah,
Oh
He's
yeah.
a
Ron,
cold
dude.
motherfucker.
A lot of people
APA,
like Ric
APA,
Flair
baby.
because the whole.
Oh yeah, you can't stop. Yeah, Flair was,
I'm not a
but
big
see,
Flair fan.
Flair for me was great in WCW.
He's annoying.
He
Yeah.
was he never belonged in WWE.
Yeah,
Only
true.
in his later years did he belong in WWE. He never belonged in WWF back in the day.
Or
Flair was not. It didn't mesh, and it made no sense.
or my favorite, D-Generation X. That
Oh,
was
dude.
That was the greatest faction ever.
yes.
You guys
Great
ever watch
faction.
Moolah fight? The Incredible-
Okay, Beto, you showing your age. Nobody wanted to watch Fabulous Moolah do shit. She was old before all of us was around, bro.
Dude,
True.
we got to do
No,
this.
she could
podcast.
wrestle though. She
gotta
could
do this
I
wrestle,
watched
and
her in
she
her
did.
20 in,
She
in
did
her
teach.
40s.
She did teach a lot of these young girls how to wrestle. She did. She was
What about
around for a
Elizabeth?
very long
She
time.
didn't wrestle, but
I mean,
Elizabeth was hot.
Lita started the whole women's.
Lita, I love Lita.
Dude, she wrestled with the men.
No, China.
China did
China.
too, but Lita was doing
trying to
Lita.
kick the shit out of the men.
Lita was
Mhm.
doing fucking ladder matches and shit with the Hardy Boys,
You're right.
Wrestling the men.
You're right. She was. She was with
high
that
flying and shit. Dude, that was the best.
Christian Edge.
Christian and Edge, the fucking
Jesus.
Dudleys,
Yep.
and
Yep.
the Hardy Boys. That was
Oh
You
yeah,
remember the
and
Bushwhacker-
Dudley
hey,
Boys was
Bushwhacker?
They don't
kings of
even-
TLC.
They don't even
Oh, yeah.
have guys. They don't even have matches like that anymore. Like they don't have good
No.
Okay.
ladder
Because it's
tables and chairs
TVPG.
matches.
That's why.
stuff like that.
Let me ask y'all this. There's a new tag team that they decided to bring up, and these two motherfuckers look stupid as shit, and
I
I
know
hate
you're
it.
talking about.
Pretty deadly,
Yep.
Oh,
fucking
dude.
worthless ass idiots coming out with
Dude,
these fucking
they look
tank top
so
half shirts.
stupid.
This shit looks dumb as hell. Like I'm sorry, they just don't make sense. Like I
But-
get that you want to bring the talent up, but these motherfuckers ain't worth. They look like shit. These motherfuckers look like two gay dudes that magically got on TV.
You know
I thought
what's
you were gonna
funny?
say two gay dudes at
They're
Magic
kind
Mountain.
of pushing him, but then you're like, where the hell has Hit Row been?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
they
but
just
I
brought
don't like
Hit
Hit
Row back.
Row.
I know.
do you
they
have
haven't-
But the thing is,
they haven't been
you
on.
can't. You
The
get
best guy.
The weirdest thing is you have a lot of tag teams that they're trying to bring up, but they're not hitting. Like Karrion Kross, they've been pushing him, not
know.
working out. No one
No.
cares.
Nope.
I feel bad.
You know what I'm saying? Karrion Kross is not
Dude,
being
Kerry-
he's being pushed, but he's not
It's
worth it.
because
Like,
Karrion
until
Kross-
Vince leaves, it's nothing's gonna get better.
ooh, he took it back, Junkyard Dog.
Yep.
Boy, what you know about Brutus the Barber BK?
What
Oh,
about
I liked him.
What about
Mhm.
The big
the
boss
Boogeyman.
man.
the Boogeyman?
Big Boss Man, yep.
The Boogeyman?
Sergeant Slaughter.
The Boogeyman.
Boogie-
Yep.
Boogeyman.
Sergeant Slaughter. What was the other guy? Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
I love
so
Mankind too. Mick Foley.
Yeah.
AKA Mick Foley,
Hacksaw
yeah.
Ben Reynolds or
Baker.
Hacksaw Jim
Hacksaw
Duggan?
Jim Duggan,
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yeah.
Oh,
Doink the Clown,
Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper. Yeah, these are all triple OGs in the
The one
game,
that used to
man.
play like Elvis. What was his name?
Oh, that was Honky Tonk Man.
Honky Tonk Man. Yeah. He was
Mhm.
good.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
The $1 Million Man.
$1 Million Man with the $1 million belt.
Ted
Ted
DiBiase.
DiBiase
Ted
Jr.
DiBiase.
And that belt and people, that belt was actually made out of real gold, and that
Yep.
was actual real diamonds in there. That was not
Yep.
a game. Oh, sorry if y'all heard that pop. Some bug just died in my house. Good job, dead motherfucker.
All right, we're gonna end it.
Ancho, you're alive?
Did your wife use the chancla?
Yeah, bro. I just don't follow wrestling, so there's not really much I could say.
No, I'm talking about
We're gonna-
about the sap. Never mind.
Oh,
No, she did not use the chocolate. No, that was this. I have a little zapper here.
Oh,
Nice. We're gonna end it now. We'll talk more about the wrestling podcast.
damn! Not even gonna. No,
over text. So I'll keep you updated on that. Thank you for everybody that would tuned in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button on all our channels. All the links are in the description below. And we'll be live again next Tuesday to talk more 49ers football.
Hey, if
Let's
y'all out there
go.
looking for some new rap, check out that Mexican OT. He's out of Bay City, Texas, but he rapping Houston.
jabronis.
I'm telling you,
Hey, jabronis comes from
that was the Iron Sheik.
and then The
Mhm.
Rock took it.
Yep.
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 Beans and frijoles for everyone on me.
All right, y'all.
Hey,
Peace out.
beans,
Go Niners.
frijoles, arroz,
Go Niners.
pichiputos.
Beans in Christ and Jesus Christ. Let's go.